That is really interesting. I think I only have time for one more question, so let me ask you a final question.
Sure.
What do you think are the most important things for American Christians to advocate for politically, presently?
Well, if I was asked to write a platform for a presidential candidate, I think at least two things I would do. One is expand the tax relief attached to children. One of the good things that came out of the Trump tax reform a couple of years ago was an increase of the child tax credit from $1,000 up to $2,000. It should go still higher, and it should be without income test. There still phases out at the highest income level. I would increase it. If it means raising the top tax rate a little bit, we should do that. So a tax reform that would double the child tax credit again. A second reform that would take the subsidy that the federal government provides for preschool, both through taxation, through tax policy, and through a direct subsidy, make an equivalent available to a full-time parent staying home with a preschool child. Mm-hmm. And the other thing I would do is what I already mentioned, student loan relief. Right now, Elizabeth Warren's running with that, and God bless her. I'm glad she is. She's raised a lot of important questions. But there should be a conservative alternative to what she's proposing. And my alternative is let the father and the mother of a child write off a quarter of their principal on their student loan debt with each child that's born. And if they have 4 children, the debt goes away. And again, I think it's a way to deal with the negative aspects of a system that is out of control, that has done more damage than good, and has done more damage than good. Yeah.
Actually, let me ask another truly final question. Perhaps maybe there might be another one after this. I'm realizing some people say that Christians shouldn't be political, that Christians are not supposed to be political. How do you respond to that?
Well, I think as I just explained, if we're going to live in an urban society with a market-driven economy, it's irresponsible to not be political. That system has to be tweaked. It has to be controlled. It has to be directed. And it has to be done in the right way. And it can be done in the right way. It can also be done in the wrong way. And the wrong way will be done if Christians are not involved. My criticism of what we'll call the Christian right over the last 20 years has been, I don't think they've had their priorities very good. I think have dealt too much on what I would say are minor problems and which they cannot get a resolution to. But have avoided things that could win, like the increasing the child tax credit. It's a way in which to embarrass the Democrats to vote the right way again. And I think it can be done. And again, dealing with the student loan debt. Again, they've not had creative policies in this area, but Christians have to get involved. We live in a democracy, and it's possible to do the right thing, and it's possible to get policy right, and we should do it. We should try to do it at least. And again, the alternative is going to be leaving it to the bad guys who are going to do it all the wrong way. And the children ultimately are going to be the ones that suffer the serious consequences from failure to get it right.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, Dr. Carlson.
Happy to be with you.